ये एक्सपेडिशन हमने लास्ट ईयर किया था। हम चंडीगढ़ से मनाली की तरफ जा रहे थे। दिस वॉज कोविड टाइम्स। We knew that we will be stopped at Himachal border for COVID test result verification. Our RT-PCR test result was negative, so that was okay. हम रूट का कंडीशन न्यूज एंड इंटरनेट पर फॉलो कर रहे थे फॉर लैंडस्लाइड्स और अदर इश्यूज आफ्टर मानसून। रास्ते ऑलमोस्ट साफ हो गए थे या हो रहे थे, so there was no issues. We were staying at a villa of Hotel Iceland, one of the good place to stay in Solang Valley. Solang Valley is less crowded and away from all Manali chaos. शाम हो गई थी, we were tired. फ्रेश होकर मस्त गर्मा गर्म खाना खाकर हम सो गए। नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग इट वॉज ड्रिजलिंग ए बिट, जो थोड़ी देर में बंद हो गया। हम निकले सोलंग वैली को एक्सप्लोर करने। इट वॉज ए प्लेजेंट डे इन द वैली बाय द रिवर विथ सम नाइस व्यू ऑफ द नियर बाई माउंटेन्स। हम लोग बाजू के सोलंग गांव में भी गए थे। इट वॉज फीलिंग नाइस टू बी बैक इन द माउंटेन्स। नेक्स्ट डे हम निकल रहे थे ढूंढी की ओर। ढूंढी सोलंग वैली से कुछ 15 किलोमीटर दूर है एंड फेमस है एज स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ ब्यासकुंड ट्रेक एंड हनुमान टिब्बा एंड फ्रेंडशिप पिक एक्सपेडिशन। ढूंढी तक रास्ता खराब है बट गाड़ी जाती है। वहां से स्टार्ट हुआ हमारा फ्रेंडशिप पिक एक्सपेडिशन। हम लोग ब्यास नदी के साथ साथ चल रहे थे अपस्ट्रीम। ब्यासकुंड ट्रेक एक फेमस इजी ट्रैक है अराउंड मनाली। ये ट्रैक ब्यास नदी के सोर्स तक लेके जाती है। ब्यासकुंड ट्रैक गिव्स ए ट्रेकर एन एम्पल एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ हाइकिंग इन द वैली and some amazing view of the summit peaks around. We followed this route till some point. It was a nice walk. Valley was filled with all kind of colorful wildflowers. We also saw couple of Himalayan vultures flying high, enjoying the sun or looking for food. We were 6 people. मुग्धा, सुबायु, प्रतीक एंड मी विथ रजत एंड अमन जो हमको गाइड कर रहे थे। रजत एंड अमन दोनों एथलीट्स हैं। बोथ ऑफ देम आर नेशनल लेवल स्कीयर्स। रजत had represented India internationally in many skiing games. So it was a fun, nice, small group. हम लोगों का आज का स्टे था लोहाली, जो अराउंड 2 घंटे चलने के बाद आ गया। सब लोग बहुत खुश थे टू बी आउट हियर and it was a nice easy walk to Lohali. There was a stream flowing beside the tent side and पकोड़े बन रहे थे किचन में। और क्या चाहिए। नेक्स्ट डे ब्रेकफास्ट के बाद हम निकले लेडी लेक की ओर। लेडी लेक इज द बेस कैंप फॉर फ्रेंडशिप पिक एक्सपेडिशन। लोहाली से लेडी लेक एक स्टीप क्लाइंब है एंड एवरी टाइम यू टर्न योर बैक यू आर जस्ट अमेज्ड बाय द sheer स्केल ऑफ द पिक्स दैट सराउंड्स अस। यहाँ से हमको शानदार व्यूज मिलते हैं पास के समिट पिक्स का, जैसे कि सितिनर, लद्दाखी, हनुमान टिब्बा, इंद्रासन और कई सारे पिक। एंड यहाँ से हमको पहली बार फ्रेंडशिप पिक दिखा। हम लोगों ने टेंट सेटअप किया, सब इक्विपमेंट चेक किया एंड देन द नेक्स्ट प्लान वाज कि लंच के बाद बियासकुंड देखने जाना है। यहाँ से एक ट्रैवर्स है जो हमको बर्ड्स आई व्यू देता है बियासकुंड का एंड हम निकल पड़े। दिस ट्रेल टेक्स यू टू ए क्लिफ जहाँ से हमको बियासकुंड दिखेगा। Once there at the cliff, we noticed there was a trail which, if followed, looks like will take you down to the cliff to the Kund. But this was a very steep descent and we were not planning to take it. Standing tall above us was Hanuman Tibba. Hanuman Tibba at 5,932 meters is one of the most thrilling peaks to summit in the Pir Panjal range of the Himalayas. The sun was setting behind us and it was getting cold, so it was time to return to our campsite. Next day morning, हम लोग एडवांस बेस कैंप जा रहे थे for acclimatization and to keep some equipment that we would need to establish ABC later. Lady Lake से ABC एक steep climb है to the moraine where we are planning to set up our camp. The first thing we noticed was that there was not much snow on the mountain, which was a sign of caution for us. We kept our equipment and turned back. Next day, after lunch, we were climbing to ABC to establish the camp and attempt summit later that night. Weather was a bit off, it was cold and due to fog, we were not able to see the Friendship Peak. We set up our tent and collected lot of snow to melt for drinking water needs. That day, we had early dinner and decided to leave for summit at 2 am. Mugdha and Subayu decided not to go for summit attempt. So now we were 4 people, Pratik, Rajat, Aman and me. हम लोग ग्लेशियल मोरेन के थ्रू जा रहे थे, अवॉइडिंग मैसिव रॉक्स. कम स्नो के कारण एवरी सेकेंड स्टेप वी वर टेकिंग, वी वर हिटिंग रॉक्स. As we have our crampon on, this was making the walk difficult. The first landmark to reach was the shoulder of the peak. The final pitch to reach the shoulder was a bit steep and ice has formed there. So there was a bit of scrambling there. Pratik was tired when we reached the shoulder and wanted to take a break. But as it was getting late, Rajat decided that Pratik should turn back or we will be late. So he turned back along with another one person and guide group who also had decided to turn back. Continuing from shoulder was Rajat, Aman and me, and there was a steep ascent ahead of us. Many times in this steep ascent, I had to stop to fix my crampons as I was hitting rocks every other step. Twice I had to completely restrap crampons. I was annoyed by them. In high mountains, you are as strong and confident as your gears on which you rely on. By now, I had lost my trust on the crampons and had lost my confidence on my steps, and it was slowing us down. Even though I was doing good physically and mentally, I was annoyed. I was questioning, should I continue to climb this last patch or not? After discussing with Rajat and Aman about the terrain ahead of us, which was more rocky and less snow, I decided not to continue and turn back. As we were turning back, we saw the valley getting engulfed in thick fog. Anticipating low visibility, we were cautious. We reached the shoulder. We decided to slide down. So we trio made a chain with Aman as driver, Rajat as brake, and me as weight, slided down. That did help us cutting down few meters from our descent, but our butt was numbed. We didn't feel our butt for next 30 minutes. Once we reached the ABC, immediately we packed up and left for Lady Lake. We had an additional backup day, but the weather had turned bad. It was raining at Lady Lake, so we decided to leave for Dhundi the next day. It was raining when we started to descend back to Dhundi.